So, Wishworld ended with the Doctor falling from the balcony of the Bone Palace, and straight off the bat at the start of this episode, he is saved by Anita from Joy to the World, who opens a time door from the Time Hotel. Whilst I didn't love Anita as much as everyone else clearly did in Joy to the World, I think I mentioned that in my Joy to the World review, it is nice to see her here and is a fairly clever way to save the Doctor from that impossible situation, with a nice cameo from a character that people really liked. And that's not to say I don't like Anita, I just didn't love her as much as everybody else did in Joy to the World. So it's revealed that the Wishworld keeps resetting the same day over and over again, Groundhog Day style, to make reality thinner to reveal the Underverse. I like this reveal because my favourite part of the last episode was the alternate reality of Wishworld itself, so I'm glad that we got to stay in this a little bit longer, even though we don't really do anything else with it in this episode, as the Doctor kind of brings most of the world back to normal anyway, or at least the places that this episode is set in, such as the Unit HQ. So I still do wish they could have done more with the Wishworld, like I wanted with last episode as well. Like I said, I watched this episode in the cinema, so I really appreciated the high stakes and the scale of this episode, especially when compared to Empire of Death last year, which weirdly felt kind of low-key and small, even after its high stakes opening of everybody on Earth being turned to dust. I think the battle between Unit and the Bone Beasts felt huge and very cinematic, and I particularly liked the moment with the Doctor riding the Rani's glider through the Bone Beast with his theme blasting. As dumb as it was, I just think watching that moment on the big screen just really made me feel something. And I think this episode just looked great visually overall, floppy digidouble aside, especially on the big screen. So Ruby goes to face off against Conrad using Project Indigo, which is what Martha used while working for Unit in Series 4, and it makes sense that Ruby is the one going to do this given her particular episode this season that focused on her and Conrad. Now going into this episode, I was really worried about what they were going to do with Conrad in this episode. I was thinking they might redeem him, with him giving his life to stop the Rani after he realizes he is being played by them, which I personally would have hated, as I don't think Conrad is set up as a redeemable character in this season. So while I'm glad they didn't do that, I do still find it a little bit weird that they gave Conrad a bit of a happy ending in this episode, but I appreciated that they at least showed that Ruby is annoyed by this at the end of the episode, even though she's the one that wished for it to happen in the first place.